Good morning. Today is a day where I feel really drained. I have my period and I've been bleeding nonstop. But I woke up and I felt like I needed to take advantage of my surroundings. And the more this chapter comes to an end, the more I appreciate it. And it's so sad that it's always near the end that you appreciate it the most. But yeah, I'm really privileged with where I live. And I live really close to nature, and like my favorite tree is also really close. So my first instinct was to go on the bench underneath my tree and sit in the sun and read a book and drink my morning tea and just wake up there, like even go in my pajamas, I don't care. Like pretend it's my balcony because the world is my balcony. But then there were a lot of people around and the school was out, and I think children, like teenagers, which are the worst kind of children, started hanging around, and I don't want that. So I went to actually maybe even a better place where I can dangle my feet in the water. And like I said, I brought my book, I brought my tea, and my study things too, because I'm really thriving on the positives of being a student. Even though my exam is a couple days away, I'm a bit too chill, in my opinion. But yeah, I brought it just in case I feel bad, and now I'm gonna have a good time with myself. Take myself out on a little date, solo date. And I already love it so much. One thing I'm definitely learning right now is that it doesn't have to be long. It's just getting out in the morning is so nice. And in my head, I'm always like, oh, and then if I do go, I have to be there at least for an hour, otherwise it doesn't make sense. And this place is literally like, I don't know, 6 minutes from me, 5 minutes from me, walking distance. And even just coming here in the morning with my morning tea instead of sitting at my desk or laying in bed is so rewarding. Just letting the sunshine be on my skin and dangle my feet in the water and see all the birds and the greenery around me. That already is such a different way to start the day, and I need to stop thinking like tit for tat kind of thing. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, just 2 minutes out here is rewarding. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now. I had the most loveliest time, and sometimes really big fish pop up, and then I'm afraid they will go to my feet, so I put them out of the water. But yeah, I also found great makeup on the way, so it's always a good idea to go outside. All for free. I just got back from a study break and I bought myself flowers. All by myself, for myself. I've never done that, I think. And Robert's flowers are just wilted and staring at me very sadly. So out with the old and in with the new. It was impossible to pick them myself, and I'm really proud that I did. I asked Robert for help, but he wasn't available. And then I had to do the impossible decision, and I made a choice, which I have a really hard time with. And then I walked past a lady who was playing the violin, and it was so beautiful. And so I sat down and listened. And I feel like lately I've been reminded to just take a break and breathe and go slow. I've seen a couple of beautiful women and girls just sitting on a bench and enjoying the sun, or laying down on a bridge, like not on the street part, but like on the laying part with the handle, just listening to music and just enjoying life. And I feel like I am learning how to do it. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. I always had a hard time prioritizing myself in that way and spending money on myself. But my mom always did it for herself, so I had the good model growing up with. I also bought some things at a shop, and I'm not trying to make consumerism sound good, but supporting your own hobbies feels great. And so I got a foldable repotting mat, which is great because I've been repotting a lot and then I just need to vacuum my whole floor. So this is great because I don't have to do it anymore. It will all stay inside, and then I can just throw the earth into the trash. Then I have Sudoku for my brain and for Robert's brain. We can do it together. It has different levels, like 1 star up to 4 stars, and I like doing things together with him. Speaking of, another thing is this little kit. It's a postcard kit. It looks like these. And then this is the postcard, and it's for watercolor, and then you can send it to someone. So whenever we go on a trip, I wanna draw a place that we see on the trip and then send it to ourselves or to our family. And for that, I also have a little tiny watercolor set. I don't want to go overboard because it's a new hobby, and so I need to see whether I actually do it before I invest in like much more paints, for example. But I also have this watercolor paper set. It's just normal paper, but like watercolor paper, but there's nothing on it. And I want to color or like draw my tree and the water and just my neighborhood. So yeah, I'm feeling really inspired at the moment to do that in my free time. Oh, and I also got scissors for my plants because they need to be sterile, and I don't want to mix my scissors up with different functions and stuff. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna exchange the flowers, look at them while I study and be more motivated, and then maybe try something with my watercolors. Good morning. I had a horrible night. I think I only slept 3 hours, and I thought too much about love, and now my washing is in, and I thought I would take myself out on my world balcony. And so I'm here underneath my favorite tree, Hopefully the sun is coming soon. I'm drying a bit. I have my tea with me from home. And I'm basically in my pajamas, but it feels really nice.
Ich hatte plötzlich das Gefühl, alle wussten, was ich getan habe. Arbeitsverhältnisse sind nie die leichtesten zu schaffen. Richten Sie Ihre Arbeit in einer solchen Situation besonders auf Ihr Gegenüber, das Ihnen gerade nicht gut zu tun scheint. Lassen Sie den anderen aussprechen. Versuchen Sie, Sie haben mir hier überhaupt nichts. Ich finde, das reicht jetzt mit dem Aussprechen.
Schlagen Sie vor.
Sehen wir es, wie es ist.
I'm gonna sit down right there now, where I saw the girl sit the other day, and I'm gonna dangle my feet in the water, and I'm gonna study or be bored and look at this beautiful tree. And that's it. Okay, so part of self-care to me is actually putting in effort in the way you dress and show up. And so even if it's like, for example, minimal makeup, which I did today, just a little bit of blush and eyebrows and stuff, already makes me feel more ready for the day. And a lot of times when I wake up, I just grab whatever's on the floor and put it on, even though I just put it on to go to a communal kitchen and not be half naked, but then I just stay in those clothes for the rest of the day. And a lot of extravagant, beautiful, fancy things that are in my closet stay unused for long times. And so today, I want to challenge myself to wear something that I know I love, but I rarely put on for some reason. And yeah, let's see what speaks to me today. And okay, so bottom-wise, I already found something. These tights, my sister got me because she ruined mine. But they're different shades, so I'm excited to wear them. And then this is a skirt that I have new and I really like. It looks like this. And now I just need a top that is maybe also in that color scheme. Okay, I changed my mind again. I will not wear the skirt, I will wear a dress, also a white one. And then on top of that, I'll be wearing something that I don't know the last time I wore it, like years ago. It's this little topper. It's a poncho that's very soft and it's perfect for the weather today. Wow, I really like that. I have never worn this combination. I love wearing new things and new combinations. And just like rediscovering pieces that, like in a new way, you know, that you wouldn't usually style them in, but then all of a sudden they have a new use, a new identity almost. So yeah, I'll put these things on now. Okay, I also have different hair clips to match these little stars. Like so. And then I have shoes that I also need to wear more. These cute ballerinas. Okay, and the outfit is ready. Let's see. Basically, it looks like this. And I love it. This is fun. I even bought a pillow. Today's the last day before my exam, my first exam this semester, and I must say I'm not feeling as bad as I did the previous times. For like almost 3 years straight now, I've always been very stressed and just hoarded up at home trying to study but not being able to because of my concentration problems, and then beating myself up for it, and then not really going outside, not enjoying life. And this is the first time that I'm breaking that pattern and being good at just enjoying life despite studying. Like, they can coexist, actually, turns out, and I can just take it more chill. And by doing that, I'm actually being more productive because I'm not at my desk for 10 hours straight trying to study the whole time. I'm taking active breaks, which then makes it easier to go back to studying in a way. And all of that is so logical, but somehow it's really hard to implement for me. But yeah, I'm feeling good about tomorrow, and hopefully it will turn out good. My mom is coming. I'm really excited to see her and to show her my town that I fell so deeply in love with over and over again, but especially right now in summer. And yeah,